racing rig tonight. Triple screens glowing like a spaceship in flight. A wheel in his hands, pedal to the floor. Neighbors wondering what the yelling's for. Headphones tight, engine screaming loud. Just one more RFP, he shouts to the crowd. Damon's got the lifetime blues, blaming the tires and the racing shoes. Missed the apex, spun in shame, still yelling. The Sims to qualified second, feeling like a pro. Green lights flash and the engines go. Turn one chaos, somebody slides. Jamie yelling, hey, that guy just died. Jamie's got the lifetime blues, blaming the tires and his racing shoes. Missed the apex, spun in shame, still yelling. The Sims support. The Sims to pay. Pit stop, panic, spilled his drink. Brake too late, the wall goes clean. Sunrise creeping through the blinds tonight. Jamin whispers, just one more lap tonight. Jamin's got the lifetime blues, still chasing that P1 news. Coffee cold, but the dream stays bright. Just one more lap tonight. Just one more lap tonight.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We doing something a bit different tonight. Bloody alarm again, go away. Doing something a bit different tonight. It's a little bit untested, haven't really given this much of a crack, but should be heaps of fun. 6-cylinder, 202 cubic inch, 3-speed, 3 on the floor. They'll sound horrible and probably handle and go horrible, but they'll look cool. That certainly looks cool. Let me get some chat up. Yeah, old man, how are you? What do you reckon of that beast? Do you have one of them?
Old Miner says hello and good evening.
I certainly did. It was my very first car. HQ. And the irony is that last night I did VS Commodores. I traded my HQ in on a VS. Should have done it the other way around, HQ first. There's some pretty cool liveries.
Old Miner says looks nice.
Osborne's Transport, Petters, Middies. I hope they look as good as here as they do on the track. I have played with them before in the past, and I did also just try it out briefly the other night. So we'll see. I haven't really got a backup plan if this is a disaster, because they didn't sound great. But what cast iron 6-cylinder does at 8,000 revs. Alrighty. Track. Winton. I think I've seen Phillip Island. Maybe we'll start at Sandown. Nice and easy, nothing too serious, couple of casual bends. I don't know what the AI is going to be like. Three on the tree, yeah. God, remember those days.
Old Mina says on the tree.
All right, are we going to be... I think we're going to jump straight into qualifying, 10 minutes. Ooh. Oh, we're racing. That's what we're doing. Shit, no, I don't want to race. Nope. Sorry. Exit to the monitor. We'll just restart that. I want to have a bit of practice first. Yeah, we'll do a bit of qualifying. Probably not much. Just 10 minutes just to get the feel for it. Yeah, that'll do. Because I think last night I was messing around with rain, so I just better make sure there's no rain in there. Nah, that's it. That's all good. Yeah, they sound like 6-cylinder Holden. And they never sounded all that good either live. I think I've seen them a handful of times at different V8 supercar events. Maybe once or twice. And I think they sounded like shite. Looks like a HQ dash, that's for sure. So let's get my chat back up. I destroyed it. There it is. How did that look going past? Oh wow, that sounds like a HQ. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but that sounded very HQ-ish. What a classic. The Stone guys. We have only got 3 gears to play with here. Yeah, that sounds like a 6-cylinder Holden. It's got piston rattle. Feels like it too, just no power. Oh god, no handling. I have to use a clutch. Got plenty of time between gear changes. back to first. Can't do the gear changes, I don't have a column. Well, it actually handles quite well. There's no tachometer anywhere that tells me how much I'm thrashing the crap out of this thing. Surprisingly good. I can add my HQ up to about near 200 clicks down Ballarat Highway once. Did have a 308 in it though. Try second gear. Oh, that's better. The power gear. This is classic racing at its best. I hope it's going to give me enough content tonight though. I was actually trying to get the XY Falcon, the 71 XY Falcon involved in tonight's stream, but I just couldn't get it for some reason. I had all the liveries, I just didn't have the car. Oh, this might be fun though. Bathurst especially. We're on the leaderboard, position 1. Oh, I've got the slipstream. I'm in awe of the cars. The chrome's probably just a little bit too chrome, but it's very hard to do chrome, I can imagine. It's pretty good, it's probably a bit too glossy. When you're up close it's not bad, just from a distance it looks a bit weird, but it still looks good. Oh, into the pits. Got a blown head gasket. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, let's just wind this thing out. Barely need to go back to second here, you're just about to stay in third. Thank God for the shift light. I'm blowing the motor up. Ooh. Not a flyer. Oops, got to use a clutch. Slide me up a bit. It's going to be interesting with 20 cars on the track. I'm in a Belmont, a single headlight variant. There's a few prims there. Might have the deluxe. Oh, the deluxe armrests in the interior. The Belmont I don't think had armrests. No. Oh, don't get caught in the sand. Well, that brings back a few memories of circle work. I'm in pile, so it won't matter. Oh, no pit limiter. That's funny. Why no pit limiter? Oh, there's the Petter's car. He's, oh, I'm getting in his road in the Petter's car. He'd be like the really... He'd be the popular kid at school, the Petter's car. I was just seeing if there's any other Prems, but they're all Belmonts by the look of it. That's a Belmont. Or Kingswood. Kingswood. No, it's all Prems. Sorry, all Kingswoods. Oh, let's go to a race. We're done with the qualifying there. Alright, I'm on pole. I didn't really want to start from pole, I'd rather start from the back. Oh, I missed the lights, I couldn't see them. Oh, was this a flag? I'll let a few cars pass so we can see how they behave. And then it'll be right in the road here. Oh, just the tyre. The tyre sound effects were awesome. Oh shit, I've got cold cross pliers on. The old ER70s. Come on! God, there's a fair crowd here watching. On the outside there. They look like they're having a bit of a race, bit of a scrap. Oh, there's the popular kid at school is at the rear, second last. It's all over the shop. I'll take back what I said about the sound. It's pretty good. Whee! Take it easy. No ball. They certainly look a little bit better with the painted bumper bars. Oh, it is, man. This is gold.
Old Miner says this does look like fun.
I hope they're coming through good on the stream because they look bloody awesome in front of me. I knew that valve bounce on the motor. They handle really good for Probably a little bit too good, but it's fun racing. I'm not sure why this they're jumping out off the racing line for, but they're not really misbehaving that bad.
Old Mana says looks great.
It was funny watching you guys last night, old man. You guys cracked me up. Laughing, giggling, stuff arsing around, it was good. On your PMR test track stream, it was great fun. Oi! Oh, I'm gonna get a cut track. Yeah, I think I've got a bit of work to do. How many laps? I think 3 more. Perfect track for them. This is just the absolute perfect track for the HQs. Don't get too excited. Yeah, they get off the racing line a bit down here. I'm not sure why, but weave your way through. We're definitely racing each other though, that's for sure.
Old Mana says to you.
I did forget to put race slabs up. Gives me a relative and a radar, because this game did not come with a radar, nor did it come with relative. But it's all on the mods. It was practically, like I said last night, it's practically a game that was just had a bit of content in it and it ran good, and the modding community did the rest. And they did from day one. I think this was like, this could be as old as 18 years, this particular mod. Because it was in RFactor2. So that game came out in 2005 and finished in about 2012 when RFactor2 came about in 2012. And I had that as early release. And there wasn't much in it, but it didn't take long for the modding community to mod it up. And the good thing is that all the mods, when they get an update, it updates automatically in the game. I had one update yesterday. This doesn't need updating though. The only thing it needs is, no, really nothing. With a mobile 05 HQ. Cross flies, tyres them. I see the leader. Don't think I've got enough gusto to get there. It was this weird. That'll be a track-to-track thing, I think. So I noticed that they just had a collision. I noticed that the 97 supercars last night, that some tracks they were dynamite and others they weren't that good. Polar Park, the Falcons and the Commodore just a little bit hesitant. Where did I go after that? God, I can't remember. I'm sure it ended up at... Oh, we went to Melbourne, Albert Park. They were good there. They were really good there. My God. And then Eastern Creek, and they were just as good at Eastern Creek. I might try and Phillip Island next. Because they do feel okay. I thought they might be a bit of a handful in tight corners, but I feel pretty good. Well, this is it. We're only going to pick up 5th. Not too bad from last. Ah, pisser. Yeah, that's a really good 6-cylinder note from the rear of the car, so I'm not sure if I can get... Oh. I'm just trying to get behind it to see if it... No, that's as good as it gets. That's pretty good. Oh no, don't do that. It starts to get a bit loose. No, linkage steering. You feel the... Oh, what are they? The tie rod ends meshing with the ball joints, meshing with the drag link. Now it's starting to fall apart. No rack and pinion in this thing. I'll watch a bit of the replay. Yeah, I had the blue lights on too. Pile into the pits. Can I take this back, I wonder? No, not 100% sure. Right, Phillip Island. I haven't been around Winton for a while. I don't think I know the track well enough. What have we got in Mount Panorama wise? Thought I've seen a couple of versions of Bathurst here. Ooh, 2014 version. So this is how long I've had this game. I would have downloaded that in 2014, and it wouldn't have been long after the game come out. It would have had literally two or three tracks this game, and then the modding community just made the rest. Adelaide, Albert Park, 2019, 2000. I should update that because I did drive that last night. It's not the current circuit. It was good for the period though that I did the cars in, so it was authentic. But I think I might get a couple of updated versions of it so I can run later model cars. All right, Philippi. Oh, I did see it. So many tracks in here. I just. Okay, it's 2022 version. No, I have never tried this one. I've never done Phillip Island in RFactor2. I've done it in plenty of other sims, but just not in. I've done it in Assetto Corsa and iRacing. So this is a bit of the unknown. But we'll see. There's a good crowd here too, in the grandstands. This isn't all really that authentic, except for MotoGP. But well, we're not using the MotoGP pit exit. Down a corner and a Honda Qantas hairpin. Little blast of the 6-cylinder into Siberia. Sat in that grandstand a few times. Up to the hay shed. Over Lukey Heights. Sat in this grandstand a couple of times. Then MG. Used to sit on this mound here where the crane is, but they've taken the mound away now. Don't get a great view of the water there though, it's weird. There is other versions of Phillip Island, it's not the only one. There's probably 10 that you can get for this game. You can get Lakeside, Amaroo Park, all sorts of stuff. The Belmont's got 2 rear vision mirrors. A little bit of a love tap. There's a bit going on. There's a lot of lights here too that aren't, they're not on circuit. I don't know why they're there. Never seen lights like that there before. The cranes are a bit overdone too. But the cert doesn't matter. I'm not looking at that stuff. Must have the AO down a bit too low, I think. Oh God, hear those tyres. They did not like that. They were coming off the rims. Going to be on here at Honda. Broke the lap record here, I'd say. No, that's all good, old man. No. Good night for lurking.
Old Mana says I'm still here, just lurking.
Just finish off qualifying, watching a few cars get around. It's got a bit of pace. Didn't get out of top gear, didn't need to. The car model's not absolutely perfect, but it's so close it just doesn't matter. Especially from that angle. Just from the front looks a little bit Camaro-ish, but other than that, pretty good. Geez, I tell you, the replays remind me so much of LMU. Just that blurriness and the focus on the camera. it's got that HQ note, that's for sure. It's like a hum, 6-cylinder humming noise. Yeah, just there's not enough ocean. Not enough ocean coming down the straights. Too many trees and the hills are a bit too high. That's alright. That's cool. Up out of there. Warm Beachy. God. Mr. Brown, Martin Short, Mark Strawn. Well. Okay, we're racing. What's there to set up in this thing? Probably not much. Yeah. There's nothing. Slicks? No. Can't be. Maybe. God, I'm not getting anywhere near the flat spots I had last night in that VS Commodore, man. Oh, there's green flag. Oh no, there is lights here. I didn't see them. There's none on the screen in this game. Not that I can tell anyway. He's into third. Big lunge forward from the HQ. Got a few passes so I can see how they behave on the track. I'll put dust everywhere, straight into the Stromberg. Yeah, that gold bumper bar looks good. Nice flat satin finish. It'll be a long journey, 6 laps here. Brave and mild. You allowed to do that? My HQ is that similar colour to the one in front, a bit lighter. Well, actually might have been a similar colour to the Craven A one. Or the Craven Mile. Who would have known, naming a cigarette brand Craven A. Oh shit! Oh, I got slingshotted out there. Come on. Now that'll be a work for those. He's 180 k's an hour. Those tyres are working hard, just couldn't hang on. No, I'm trying to catch up with the back markers. And I'm the ultimate back marker. Come on, get going. Nah, I think we'll have to restart. I'm too far behind now. Disaster at Phillip Island. Yes, it is. That's what I was saying before. It's reminiscent of my younger days doing circle work. I'm trying to get behind some of them and stay behind them, just to see how they behave on the circuit. They weren't too bad at Sandown, except they just kept getting off the racing line. That'll be enough. You get too deep in this field and it's a bit argy-bargy, and these things weigh a ton. Oh, nearly blew it up. So the Western Australian entry. There's another one. Rev. Oh, he's done it again.
Old Mana says HQ in its natural environment on the paddock doing circle work.
I'm going to have damage now. Yeah, I think I've done the motor. Yeah, it's just stopped. That didn't take much. Yes. What I'll do is I'll restart. I won't qualify. And we'll skip qualifying and go straight to the race, and I'll start at the back. See how that goes. They're not easy, the AI. They weren't easy last night either at Albert Park. At 105%, they were insane. Yeah, I think I did more damage to the wall. Next session. Hopefully this is we're at the back. This is what look at the torque in that 6-cylinder 202. 3.3 litre. There is a mod for this game, RFactor2, or it might be RFactor1 actually, that you can have 106 car grid at Nordschleife. They start you in 3 separate spots. So literally 35 to 40 cars.
Old Mana says just a scratch to HQ.
Per grid, and they do it in 3 separate spots on Nordschleife. It's one I'm going to investigate. They're a little bit fire the leader. I think I may have the draw distance down a little bit, so I keep disappearing. Might go to Oran Park next race, so I'll just adjust that. Oh, he's off. It's like a missile. It's like not the toe cutter, the Night Rider in Mad Max. That's what that looked like. Like a good short, that. The Night Rider. I am the Night Rider. Breville, can you still get Breville? I think they are competitive against each other. Just. At least they're not doing crazy stuff on the straights like they were at Sandown. Another one's another Night Rider. There's two Night Riders. So they're doing a little bit of funky stuff there. It's not too bad though. How's that thing in the back window? Can't be a brake light. Surely not. Must be the wet tyre flasher. They certainly know you're there though, that's for sure. Well, he's just going to hold it. I imagine this is about how erratic HQ racing can really be. GS stripes. Queensland versus Victoria here at the minute. Gee, the sky looks good too. Wow. Juicy free. Okay.
Says they look like HQ Belmonts.
Close. HQ Belmonts. Kingswoods maybe. How are you, Titan? I remember driving out of Smith's Holden in Geelong when I was really young, but I remember driving home in our HQ. Brand spanker. And then I got it when I was 17. And the old man bought a VL Calais 5 litre. And then I got that too. And I'm an idiot. I had an idiotic day. I traded it in on an XR6 in year 2002. Now it would have been worth about 100 grand. That's a story for another day. Actually really enjoying this HQ driving, racing. It's good. Really impressed with the AI too. No, it's definitely HQ though. Oh no, it's raining. What? Where'd the rain come from? It's not on the windscreen though. I'm on slicks. This is going to be interesting. I wonder why it's not on the window. Maybe some of the mods just can't quite do it. That's fair enough. That's a shame. Yeah, mine was brown too.
Says HQ has a different grill. I think had a shit brown HQ Belmont side.
Yeah, mine was
says low tight.
Mine was a 308. Had it right up to I was 25 in 1995. And I'll show you how old I am. I'm gonna go across the finish line. I'm just gonna switch head tracking on and see what it's like. I haven't really tried in this game. It's a bit jaggy, I think. Switch it off. It's a bit disorientating. Oh yeah, that brings back memories. Funny. Quickly watch the replay. Ah, that is funny. I'll have to put a few. I'll have to put a let's go back to the cars. So that is a Belmont, but the Belmont's really a Kingswood as well. But then there's a Premier as well, which is a double headlight.
Titan Bikes says, "Old man, call me hand."
It's definitely, it's not quite right, the front of the car. It's just a little bit off. The back's really good, but the front's just, it's almost like it's halfway between the later model H series, like the HJX and Z. But look, it's pretty close. It's just a little, you know, the grille's definitely HQ. It's just the headlights just aren't quite right. Looks like the front of a oh, what is that Chev Ute? El Camaro or whatever it is. Looks a little bit like that. But look, it's pretty close. You can't really tell. The front bumper bar might be just a bit thick too. I think the dimension between there and there is a bit too much. Just makes it look massive, and the headlights are just a little bit too small. But the rest of it's pretty good. I have to put a few premiers in too. You know what I'm going to do? I've done a couple of them. I'm going to try another car, which is totally off script. But I wouldn't mind trying out the Ford Capri RS3, whatever it is, 3100. Because I think we've got, this is in PMR. And I wouldn't mind giving this a blast and just see how it goes somewhere. Oh, not a Phillip Island. No, that wasn't what I intended. I will come back and do it. I might do the last race. I'll do the last one.
Old Mana says, "I'm looking forward to finally getting mods on console. PMR needs these."
Yeah, I don't know what to say in regards to that. Problem is, it's going to need modders who mod in other games, who mod this sort of stuff, because these are all mods. None of this is stock content, and PMR need to attract them over to do the modding, and at the moment, you know, not really getting it. I mean, the Chelly Welly was a good start, and then it just dropped off the face of the earth. I don't want to do. I wasn't keen on doing Phillip Island and these. I wanted to try and attract it. Say it was in PMR. I'll do it now. Actually, I'll do another Australian circuit, but I'm just not sure that. I'll go to Eastern Creek. I'll do the short Eastern Creek. Yeah, it might be. It could be. It could be a bit off. It'll be awesome. This is like 12 months in, 6 months in is when they really need to start getting lots of mods, because I'm sure that's what happened with these moddable games like RFactor. They were in early release for a long time, for whatever it was, and they had mods in early release, and then when it released, like there was literally nothing in the game
Old
apart
Mana
from the
says it will
mods.
be years away, but yes, they need to get players first.
It's raining again. I wonder if I'm going to get... Oh yeah, that's better. Apart from the windscreen wipers a bit dodgy. No speed limiter. Hey, he's impatient. Well, we pulled up all right. This is about the same amount of fun as what the PMR car is, and it's heaps of fun. This feels exactly the same. Oh god, this would be good fun racing online.
Old Mana says AC Evo has even added modding in early access, I think.
Yes, I've seen that. That'll be a bit of a different story. Give it about 3 months and they'll hit it hard, the modders. If it's anything like AC1, through the tyres. The content manager in this for mods is, oh shit, what happened there? Is alright, on the wrong side, am I?
Old Mana says, years time we will all be making our own mods via AI.
Yeah, probably. Hey, here's free roam. You've seen it first here on Jamie's stream. I've lost my bearings. Need a car to go past so I can look which... Alright, there we go. How was that free roam? You sent it here first.
Old Mana says world exclusive.
I'll do a quick race with these cars, see how they react on the track, and go back and do an Oran Park, I think, in the HQs. But yeah, I hope the modding gets sorted. I mean, the modding's already good in AMS2, and the modding in this has always been good. There's not a great deal of games that there is modding, apart from those three, and maybe now Evo. But this yeah, the RFactors were always touted as the modders, and there's also an RFactor Pro, which a lot of the big racing teams use for their simulators. Wet out there. There's not much water on the track though. I must admit I haven't done a lot of wet weather driving in this game. Done a few seasons of V8 supercars in the past, but I don't think we've had any wet races. You know what I did forget to do is turn visible vehicles up a bit. Oh no, that's it. It's curtains. And again, once ago, she's gone. Yeah, a little bit disappointed on the water on the track. I thought it would have been a bit better than that, but maybe it's just not heavy enough. No, I've got no grip at all. I must be on slicks. Feels like it. That was a good car though. It felt good. It felt good in the dry. As soon as it got a bit too wet, no good. Oh yeah, that looks like LMU, that out of focus view. There's definitely mini battles going on here, so they are all racing, that's for sure. The driver and the helmet look just a little bit out of proportion in the car, ever so slightly, doesn't matter, but most of steering it. Alrighty. Well, I'm feeling the pinch tonight. I always feel the pinch about 9 o'clock. Let's go into settings and have a quick look at visible drivers. Visible, I've only got 12. I just set it to 20. I'll change the field to 20. This is pumped up as far as I can go. I don't think there's any more that I can have it on. It's got range ops on ultra, but I don't know how we get that wet road look. And I think we're going to do a wet race on the last with the HQs. Maybe I should do the HQs here. But I'll go the Grand Prix circuit. Yeah, I'll do that. Select car. Good selection of radical. Even got the Bentley in the GT3. No Lexus. You'll be able to get one though. There'll be no doubt about it. So it's even like GT4. There was never any GT4 cars of stock content, I'm sure. I think this Toyota Supra is something that I put in to do a league race. It was actually. We had to do. I did a Christmas hot lap special to try and win $100, and we had to use that Supra. But it's the only GT4 car I've got in this game. So we'll go to Premier this time. Go on the Match Fit Entertainment Premier. Interesting. Online in the servers. Now if I want to join this Outlaws V8 Champ, which I'm going to race with the Outlaws tomorrow night at Mount Panorama, and I don't have the car, or I don't have the track, it automatically downloads it and installs it as the server's loading up, which is really cool. So if you don't have that particular track, it doesn't actually say what. I'll jump in there and just see. It'll start loading it up if I don't have it. I probably should have picked something a bit more exotic. That's weird. Unable to install server mod. Never had that before. Oh, it just made an absolute bullshit artist out of me. Try it again. Lock Drummond, I wouldn't have that. I don't think. And I probably don't have any of the cars, so I'll try that one. That's weird, because it normally just loads it in for you. There we go, installing content. So the MX-5. Oh shit, this might take a bit. Damn. So I've never had an MX-5 in this game. I've never raced MX-5 in it, ever. Shit. Track might take a bit. God, I'll have to delete another game. I'll be running out of hard drive space. I think this game takes up about 300 gig. Shit, I need to stop that. This is not good viewing. No, I might have to. I'll just go for a quick stretch the legs for a tick while this is downloading. I didn't think it'd be so slow, but because I'm streaming as well is not helping. But there's a few in the online. Be interesting to I was just reading a text message from my son. Oh shit. I think my future daughter-in-law might have broken her thumb. Bloody hell. I was going to just check out Steam stats and just see who's playing it. That was a bad move downloading this. RFactor. Yeah, there's 156 in game at the moment. I reckon a lot of it will be single player, like I'm doing. The single player experience is exceptionally good. Come on, MX-5. I don't want you that bad. I'm going to probably delete you. I need to conserve space. What was the track? Loch Drummond. Where the hell is Loch Drummond? So it's an open daily GT4 and it's downloading an MX-5. Go figure. Oh no, it's loading all the. Oh, okay. Now, okay, so it's going to download the. Well, whatever the hell that is, the Clio. But I must have the track. So it's downloaded these two cars that I don't have that they're using. Right. I hope that's the case anyway. I'll just go for a quick walk, stretch the legs. I'll be back in a few seconds. Oh, apologies. It's taken forever to download these two cars. It was not what I intended. God, never work with dogs, kids, or sim racing games in show business. Man, this whatever the hell it is, and the MX-5. What did I call it before? Anyway, it better be good. It's like literally taking forever to download. Normally it's really fast, but I think because I'm streaming too, potentially it's I was just looking for my streaming stats, potentially going to slow up a bit, and the TV up in other rooms blaring off the internet as well. The stats are, the bit rate's pretty good, so if there's another download after this one, I'm going to Alt Control and delete and jump out of the game and come back, because yeah, I don't know how that'll work in Xbox mode. I might be able to. Bloody hell. Come on. I want to get back into the HQ. Not the Clio and the MX-5 at Lock Drummond, short layout, wherever the friggin' hell that is. It's a bit deceiving. It's like the pings. It must be over in Great Britain. But there'll be 25 AI players in there, and you just join in with the AI online, and they just tick over around the clock, these lobbies. And then a few humans will get in there as well. And there's probably a handful of lobbies here that have a few humans in them. I'd reckon there'd be about, say, 20 or 30. And then the rest are just playing in the small ranked and single player. Oh, Jesus, come on. So much for that demonstration. You can see how it works. It usually does work a lot better than this. This is unusual for it to be so slow. I don't think streaming's making that much difference. Must be just massive files. I've got to be careful because I'm going to max out this hard drive soon. Oh, God, please don't make me join. Okay. Cup car. Right off the HQ subject here, but that's a nice model. What's the other one? The Alpine. Oh, yeah, okay. The So there's the GT4 component of it. There must be a Renault as well. Oh, sorry, that's the Clio. Rightio. Good. Out of there. There's not too many around at the minute, but there never is in Australia. But you can jump in a few of these. This Outlaws, I'll have a few in there tomorrow night, and Simhouse Barbagallo will be on tomorrow night. I'm thinking about going in it. That's in the Gen 3 supercars. There's a few Outlaws, so it'll be depending on which one they use. Oh, that'll be fun. 97 V8 supercars at Repunya. Wonder what that is. I'll have to find out. Most of this is league racing. A whole lot of it. It's like we are going to go to the HQ. No, I want to get out of that. Match Fit Entertainment. HQ. Oh, we've gone to Loch Drummond. No, we're not going to Loch Drummond. Even though Loch Drummond looks like it might be great, I don't want to go to Loch Drummond. Or should we? No, we're here to do Australian series, so we'll go back to God, do I know Hidden Valley well enough? Wherever it is, Hidden Valley. Why not? Haven't been here for a while. A long while. HQ will go good here too. Run at 125 degrees Celsius. God, he was pointing. Oh, they're all Prems. We're going from the Belmonts to the Prems. Probably needed to filter the field a little bit better. Big one. This must be pretty old, this track. Oh shit. Stop go penalty. I don't know what the pit speed limit is. Doesn't have a sign. Oh, there's carnage in the pits. Where the hell are they going? Oh, they can't figure out how to get out. Oh, what a disaster. He did? How come he can't? Might be all the cars. I'll let him have it. We'll let him have a lemon there. Going to get hit with another pit limiter, I think. But I did over 60 for a second. Oh. I think we'll get straight into the race. I'm in position 6, I don't want to get any higher than that. God, the lights are so far down. I really need crew chief. Well, they're a little bit erratic here. Big wide straight, so it's a bit like Sandown. Oh, I'm going to smash. I was going to say I'm going to use him as brakes. Be nice to see a better damage model. I'm certain I got damage on. Yeah, you don't go out there, mate. You gotta watch out for them. Just dart out on you. It's not overly the worst thing out, but visually it doesn't look great. Was actually trying to get the brutes working tonight. The V8 Utes, I think it was the VZ and the BF Falcon, the VZ Commodore and BF Falcon Utes. I think I had deliveries, or that might have been the XY, but I just wouldn't, for some reason it come up with an error in the contact manager. Didn't have enough files or something. God, that just got through there. I'm going to work it on the back, on the boot of this car in front of me. Oh, it's M&M's. Okay. Guzzling through the super. Jesus. Split the difference. looks pretty cool. Oh, I didn't want to restart. I didn't want to restart the race. No, I wanted to watch the replay. Oh shit! I think I think we've had a bit of a go at it tonight. It's been pretty cool fun. The HQs. I'd definitely do them again. I'm just probably need to make it a lobby in the custom lobbies and see if anyone will jump in. Have a bit of fun. Round of a couple of Australian circuits. I don't think I'd really have any desire to draw them on any other circuit. That's a bit like a game where it's only got Bathurst. I'm not really too keen to do the V8s on unrealistic circuits, but still do it. It's still fun. Definitely at some of the shorter circuits. It's just not really a car that you'd want to be going around Spa and Mons or that sort of thing, but a couple of the others definitely. But anyway, thanks for joining in. Thanks, old man. Appreciate it, Titan. I'll sign out for the night and hopefully be back with another V8 supercar installment maybe later in the week or early next week. Sunday I'm going to try and do another AC Assetto Corsa League with the OZNZ guys in the GT3R Porsche. And yeah, we'll see how we go with that. All right. Thanks very much. And